It's Coffee Break. Welcome back to the podcast that had a strange day. Good news and bad news. The good news is Harvey Weinstein is back in the hospital. The bad news is Danny Glover is living with Alzheimer's.
First of all, I thought Harvey died.
No, his court case is going very poorly, as you could tell. And you didn't have to check in.
I know.
And I just find it hilarious that now he's really stressing over it.
Oh.
It seems like he's gonna probably die of a stroke or a heart attack.
He's stressed.
I'm not here to talk about the loser. I just wanted to shove that in there while I talk about some sad news.
I don't want to hear that Danny Glover has Alzheimer's. That sucks.
Well, I was like, well, that's where he's been this whole time.
He's a very good actor. Very old.
I don't know if he's a good actor.
How dare you?
No. You guys clearly love him. You clearly appreciate him, and I've enjoyed him. Right? Too old for this shit. Classic, right?
Have you ever seen those movies?
Coldplay.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
48 hours. And the case is Coldplay.
Yeah, you got it. That's it.
It's 48 hours, right?
No.
Oh, he's Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw 48 hours.
Yeah.
And I didn't care much. Anyways, I wrote more about this intro, so hold on.
Okay. My bad. Go ahead.
Could you imagine if I had said the good news and bad news parts the other way? What would you think of me now?
Wow.
And then my strange follow-up. While many others have passed this week, Mel Brooks successfully turned 100 years early. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Mel Brooks successfully turned 100 earlier this week.
Hooray. Good on him. Really has seen the history of the world at this point.
Yeah, I was like, there was no doubt, especially when I saw the documentary.
Yeah, it was really recent. It was a good documentary.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I mean, he's still cognitive. He can't really move too well.
Yeah, I mean, well,
but he can listen, look, and talk. Mm-hmm. Which means he's still computing and processing.
It's a big old... Getting to 3 numbers is a big achievement.
Mm-hmm.
So, good job, Mel.
Yep.
You make good stuff.
Okay, we watched a few trailers, some teasers. We're going to start up with the new Illumination one, Not Alone.
A weird trailer, I'm going to say. To wait for the very end to reveal the thing about it.
I know, I was like, this is a human love story, and then the cute little spaghetti monsters showed up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, they're so much better than what this was going to be.
Also, I'm like, so yeah, that's Timothée Chalamet and Selena Gomez. Sure, cute. Who's voicing the little aliens? Because it just sounds like British people. Like the aliens are just Brits.
It really did. Yeah, it's another Illumination potential franchise. I don't know how many big hitters can they have.
They've been doing so many like sequels and stuff. I forgot that they could make news stories, you know?
True.
My biggest hang up with the trailer is, hey, I like that song from David Bowie too. But you know there's other lines in that song and not just ground control to Major Tom over and over and over again.
That's the chorus.
Yeah, but there are other lyrics.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be so monotonous.
Also, it's technically not David Bowie, it's Ziggy Stardust,
so... You're so right. I would be more upset, but
you
I would
might want to get ground control to Major Tom because you sucked.
I would be all over your case if you were like, yeah, you know, Dance Magic Dance from David Bowie. And I'm like, no. That's Jareth, the Goblin King. It's a different guy.
Do they have different managers? I bet they do.
Probably.
Then it's a different guy. Not Alone. Oh, what? We're going to see it next year?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so imagine it's probably going to be heavily redacted, torn to shreds. The humans, Illumination has this issue with humans besides Mario.
Yes.
Because they're kind of confined already to what Nintendo made.
Yes.
But whenever they make humans, they're ugly. They're slim, tall, and ugly.
They sure do make the ugliest little caricatures imaginable.
Yeah, and that's fine, because I'm also sick of Disney.
The Disney princess style.
Yeah, the big eyes.
The smirk and everything we see with Hexed.
Oh, God.
And one eyebrow raised.
Well, yeah, if it came between having to watch Hexed or Not Alone, you're going to get me with Not Alone.
It seems at least like a more interesting story. A little bit more original.
Yeah. Also, who doesn't love alien stories, right?
Yeah.
Werewolf.
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 By Eggers. This is his new one.
Yep.
I was struck immediately
Hold
at
on.
how...
Hold on. If you guys can't remember, he did The Witch, or The Witch, The Lighthouse,
Yep.
The Norseman, and most recently was Nosferatu.
Yes. I was struck immediately at how oddly... It's odd to see a period piece for a werewolf story. They're always kind of modern, you know?
What?
Yeah. Like, think about all the classic werewolf stories. Like, there's...
What?
Yeah,
Twilight?
that like first big one that kicked off werewolves in cinema. That's just some like modern day dudes in the 70s or whatever, right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't remember the name of it though.
American Werewolf in London?
Yes, I believe so.
That's not what kicked it off.
Well, it was,
but yeah,
well, you know
okay,
what I mean.
you skipped very far ahead.
And when I think of werewolf stories, they're usually kind of more modern, you know? I guess Helsing would be the closest to a period piece, but is it when they have, like, you know...
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, well...
magic technology.
With Helsing, if you really want to get technical, I've realized... I visited the movie a few times, right?
It's a good one.
It is. And when Helsing goes back to Rome, they are clearly in the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Right? And when Helsing is in Transylvania, they are still in the Middle Ages. And I think if you go there today, they are still there.
Anyway, it looks neat. What's that actor's name? The guy playing Mr. Werewolf Man. He's also Quicksilver.
Yeah, oh man.
He looks like he's gonna do a good job in this one.
Yeah, he had an accent and everything. Why can't I remember his name? I usually remember his name.
Also, thank goodness Willem Dafoe is still here. It's not gonna be an Eggers movie if Willem isn't there.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of like cheap sets and real sets, and the lighting was off sometimes, and because of the film, it was naturally like losing. Did you see that? It's losing its data.
Yeah, the color grading was bonkers.
It is. It's really weird.
I wonder if that's a trailer thing, because a part of me was like, I wonder if this scene would be darker, but they want to brighten it up so you can see it.
But it's also weird that most of it's in like this sepia tone black and white.
Yeah.
Where it's filmed on film, but you can see the digital distortion, and then some of it's just like filmed in natural color, but it's still like gray because it's a European story.
Yes, this one feels like the most like if The Witch and the Norseman did a fusion dance.
Yes.
That's what this one gives me the vibes of.
Yeah, and I have big hopes for it. When he said he was going to do it in a year, I was like, there's no way. And then
here he is.
I don't know if it's been a year or two, but he actually did it, and it will come out Christmas Day this year, just like Nosferatu during its time.
Hell yeah.
And then after this, he should move on to Labyrinth.
Good, please. I just brought up the Goblin King. Come on.
Well, everything's full circle with David Bowie, because he was cool.
He was. That's true. That is true.
And then the best teaser you could have asked for.
Yeah.
Camp Rock 3.
I've never watched any of them. I thought there was already 3. I thought they were on like 6 or something by this point.
No, they only made 2. And it was after High School Musical, but before Zombies.
I do know that. Yeah.
And I didn't get into Zombies until earlier this year, so...
Which, speaking of, that one of the main, like the little love interest guy for this,
Yeah.
he totally is one of the vampires from Zombies 5, right? He's like the main dark vampire. If you've seen Zombies, they're not real vampires.
There's only 4 so far.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Might be.
But this August, there'll be 3 Camp Rocks, and the Jonas Brothers have returned.
Yeah.
Bruce did not. She could not make it for some reason.
Who's Bruce?
Demi Lovato.
Was that her character's name?
No.
What
you don't remember?
Oh, because she
Her
has those
teeth.
teeth, yeah. like the shark. Oh no, not Demi Lovato.
Bruce Lovato. There we go.
What a shame.
The Jonas Brothers look considerably older. I mean, they're my age.
Yeah.
And it was weird. They said they're telling the kids they sold out 30 cities in this world tour.
Wow.
And I was like, the world?
Yeah, that's not good. 30 cities.
30. Okay, if you think about it, there's 50 states.
Yeah.
And there's a capital per each one.
Uh-huh.
So
You didn't even get all the cities in America, let alone the world.
Yes, like, you see what I'm saying? You could have got bigger. You could have gone way larger.
You're Disney. You could say anything. You guys solve world hunger every other episode of iCarly or whatever.
That was Nickelodeon.
Whatever, all the same.
No, I just thought it was funny. They're doing a Camp Rock 3, and they've got Zombies 5 coming out soon.
Yeah, and Descendants 5 comes out this month. Disney is doing it with the Disney original movies, the musicals especially.
Okay, so yeah, this month you get, what'd you say?
Descendants 5?
Descendants. The next month is Camp Rock, and then the month after that is Zombies.
Man, they're doing it. They sure are. And then the month after that should be Hexed.
Because you started watching these movies and forcing me into your cult.
That's what I'm here for.
We start getting ads, and we can see that they're like doing an ice rink tour with the 3 different franchises.
Oh, they love doing the ice rink thing.
Yeah, and I was like, what a weird selection of like franchises, because Camp Rock is dead.
Yeah, I guess now we know.
Well, I learned about this earlier.
Oh.
I was waiting for the teaser, because I was like, it's gotta be dumb. Here's the thing. Camp Rock, when it was created, that show, the movie,
Yep.
Rock was dead.
Yeah.
The end of it ended with the Black Parade. Let's be honest.
I'm going to be real. They never really played rock music in Camp Rock.
They had the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, but they're not rock. They're pop, but with guitars. Instead of just electronica, you know?
Could have got 5 Sauce, true.
Yep.
God, this would have been a better movie.
And for our Camp Rock 3, special guests, Korn. all the like campers are like, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, who's really playing instruments anymore? Besides those losers stuck in the back who don't get to be frontmen, called musicians. Okay. And then on top of that, what we see these kids doing is choreographed dancing.
Yeah, they love doing that.
And someone's singing, and they're just doing the thing. And it's like, that's not rock.
They can't. All right.
You're not making music. You're just singing and dancing.
It's this confusing thing with Disney, especially, where usually songs are non-diegetic, where they're not actually supposed to be singing in the scene. Like when they do "I Don't Dance" in High School Musical 2.
Yeah.
They're not actually singing in the moment. That is for us, the audience's pleasure.
Oh, no, dude. It works so much better when you think about it in real life.
I know, it's so much funnier.
And you're like, this is the most homoerotic, non-erotic thing I've ever seen.
But with things like Camp Rock, there is this weird fusion of diegetic and non-diegetic. So half the time is like the giant big dance sequence an actual thing they're doing? Or is this just supposed to be for us, the audience? I don't know. Does Disney know? I don't think they care. As long as they can put another CD on the shelves and Spotify hits.
You should be able to figure that out as the viewer.
Yeah, generally. Sometimes it's not always clear.
Okay.
There's more overlap with like it's obvious when Troy and Gabriella are on the stage, they're singing diegetically, you know, versus in the school halls.
Yeah, the totally different sets.
Yes.
When they're on stage, they're on stage. When they're in the hallway, they're in the hallway.
Yeah.
When they're on the rooftop, they're not on the stage or in the hallway.
That is very true.
When they're in the cafeteria, they're on the stage. Sorry, she was taking a drink.
What's next? What else is happening?
Okay. It and Annabelle writer Gary Doberman. Anyways,
Doberman.
was hired to help Scott figure out how to write a good script. This movie is called Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Yeah.
This was the guy you were trying to figure out. All your sources were pretty much off except for it.
Yeah.
Which, once you put the idea of it would... Oh, okay. Pennywise, right? The clown. That's
Yes.
what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Had multiple writers.
Yes.
Annabelle is not a good movie.
No.
And it had 2 writers.
When I first saw this, it didn't say Annabelle, it was discussing films, and it said It and It Follows.
Yeah. Which, I looked up that guy, because he wrote and directed, that was his debut, right? Mm-hmm. He's doing other things. He wouldn't touch Five Nights at Freddy's. He's got a different idea.
I also didn't think he did it, so I was just going off of what Discussing Films said, so blame them, but we didn't include that last week because we wanted to wait for confirmation.
Yeah, so I just thought it was interesting. At least we have a horror movie writer. That's what I'm seeing here. It's somebody who knows the story beats.
Uh-huh.
whether they tell complete stories or not is up to you. A lot of Annabelle's problems wasn't really the script. I mean, it feels like an O script. It might be an O script.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's got to be an early tense, but yeah.
Annabelle's weird because it's such a succinct story and not much happens. So in order to make it like movie length and scary, there's a lot of stupid stuff that has to go on.
Yes.
I think Five Nights at Freddy's, on the flip side, has so much to work with that I think narrowing it down, like taking things from future projects and...
What are you doing? He heard the neighbors walk by. He freaked out. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh.
You're just interrupting the pod.
So, like, taking things from future scripts and stuff and condensing it into a movie for 3, I think is going to be a lot easier to work with than trying to stretch Annabelle out to be a movie, you know?
True. Yeah, Annabelle could be a 20-minute episode.
Yes, Annabelle was the opening.
Or the opening to a major motion picture. Yes,
yeah.
Okay. Netflix has disappointed me once again. They've created a competition series.
You could say that at any point in time throughout history.
They made a competition series, or they bought it or produced it, whatever. It's based on Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
It's called The Golden Ticket.
Yeah.
And I think they just make candies.
I get
And
like another
skinny dip in the chocolate river.
Another baking show similar to it looked. I saw like 2 seconds of it, and I'm like, this looks like that Harry Potter
You're just
one.
playing Is It Cake in that weird chocolate garden thing. You're like, the snozberries taste like snozberries,
They
dude.
sure do.
Why would this be a competition show? Anyways, they AI generated Gene Wilder's voice so that he sounds like his time as Willy.
I think that's really scummy.
It is.
I think that's so gross.
Especially...
I don't want that. Don't puppeteer the voice of a dead man like
Yeah.
like a
Also,
horrible
hold on.
horrible ghoul from myth.
Timmy Chalamet's right there.
Yeah. Also, or heaven forbid,
Johnny Depp.
You just get a normal narrator. It doesn't have to sound like any of the guys. Like, we all know Gene passed away. We all know other actors are expensive
Ooh.
or busy.
Ooh, Goldblum.
Yeah.
Ah, there's an idea.
Is there? And I like Goldblum, but I don't think he'd do a good as like a presenter.
Oh, dude, I'd just be so frustrated with him. Like, it's not a theory.
He just wanders off on set and just starts like eating things that aren't even candy.
I don't know if I'm allergic to this.
I think this is gross and scummy. I hate this decision, and I don't know who to blame. Warner Brothers or Netflix, because it's still a Warner Brothers property, isn't it?
I don't think they have exclusive rights to the novel. I think that just when time came, they did the Timmy one.
Yeah.
Wonky.
It's definitely not wonky.
And then Willy Wonka, the Gene Wilder one, was MGM.
Oh.
Which would fall under Amazon.
What about the Johnny Depp one? I don't remember.
That's Warner Brothers, yeah.
Yeah. So
They made some choices back in the day.
I hate that movie. It's so bad.
Okay. Look, I love the original, the Gene Wilder one.
Mm-hmm.
There are still moments where I'm like, why would you do that?
Man.
Back to the Chocolate River. Let's talk about it. What were you seeing on that wall? And is that appropriate to show every time it rains?
What are you talking about?
That was our rainy day movie. Every year they were just like... And weirdly enough, this was during the time of Katrina.
Yeah.
But all the way out here in Arizona, we were getting rainstorms like every day because of how large that hurricane was, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, they're like, well, you can't go outside and play, so we're going to watch Willy Wonka. And you just, once you're done, you'd move across the hall to another dark classroom, and they'd be like, we're watching Willy Wonka. And you're like, there's no way.
See, for my school, it was always Finding Nemo or Apollo 11.
Yeah.
Which, man, I wish we got Finding Nemo a lot more frequently, but it was usually Apollo 11.
Right.
A real drab movie to watch 1,000 times a day.
Yeah. There's some other weird ones, like The Secret Garden.
They watched The Secret Garden. What's wrong with people? That's such a bummer movie. Put on...
Big.
Big?
Yeah.
With full frontal nudity?
Yeah.
What's wrong with...
We're millennials. We had to grow up with something.
That's not, don't, no, that is not, no. I got Finding Nemo and Apollo 11. You can't compare those to Big and the Secret Garden. Those aren't even from the decade.
No. We watched, there was one teacher, okay, this is the last story and then we're going to move on. But every time Halloween came around, and you could tell she was a Christian, she was like, I know you guys are in the spirit of this holiday, and so we will have festivities. And we would eat Tootsie Rolls, or the flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Wow.
And we would watch Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Yep, that is a nice little wholesome one, isn't it?
And then I'd go home and have to watch Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin because it's my dad's like favorite Charlie Brown show. And I'm just like, why? I don't even like the Peanuts.
You mentioned your teacher being Christian. Did you ever see that post? This came out like years ago. It's like famous on Twitter and stuff. It's a woman being like, we're Christian, but we don't celebrate that demonic holiday. But we want to still do something nice for the kids. So we dress up and have candy and share some with our neighbors. And everyone's like, that's just Halloween. That's all there is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No real satanic worshiping, sacrifices. I mean, the only thing you're sacrificing is your night.
Yeah, exactly.
And your stomach the next morning.
What do you think everyone else is doing? Like, between the costume and the candy, we just do a casual little pentagram on the ground and summon a demon.
And if you want to know what college kids are doing, they're getting loaded and having unprotected sex, but they're still eating candy and dressing up and hanging out. That's the same thing. You have a different phase where you're excited about it, then it becomes a weird thing.
Then you're like, when you're at that phase where you're like 14, you're like, I don't know if I want, like, dressing up is still an option, but depending on how much you care.
I think every teenager wants to dress up.
But it gets to the point where when you are towering over all the others, like the Goliath you are, and you're like, can I have candy? And then the old people that you're asking candy from give you that look of, aren't you a little old? Can you buy your own candy? And it's like, yeah, I could. And you gotta walk away all sad. Candyless giant.
Nobody should turn you down. You would have still looked like a pepperoni-faced freak.
Nah.
Okay.
Maybe. I kind of gave up on trick-or-treating when I was a little younger. Oh, there was just nowhere to go. I lived in a tiny town.
That's true. Occasionally when adults ask for trick-or-treat and they're not with a child, that's when I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I lived in a tiny little redneck town, and to give you a perspective, one time we went trick-or-treating, and we were like 8 or something, and we knocked on the guy's door, and he's like, I have no candy. You want some tiny pocket knives instead? So that was the kind of world I lived in.
That's still a good deal.
It was.
What if someone tries to steal your candy?
We got so many. They were tiny. They were like the size of a coin. And we each got like 7. And our parents were like, they're not even hiding the knives and the candy anymore. Just here's knives.
That's not even a true story. Mm-hmm. Like, it's all just folklore.
Yeah.
It was just to scare people.
Yeah, no one's injecting, like, things into the... What an insane thing to do.
Yeah.
Someone would spend money on drugs to not take them, but to instead inject them into candy.
It's the simplest thing. You go up to a drug addict and you go, would you give your drugs away for free?
And they're like, no.
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
not.
So you think about the logic there.
We got really derailed.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July. This is the 4th of July episode.
Oh, yeah. Man, I wish it was Halloween. I sadly walked over to the, like, seasonal section of the store, and I was like, maybe, hopefully, and nope, still summer stuff. And I'm like, oh.
The other day, I walked by the front of Target. It's called Bullseye's Play Yard, or Play Pit, or whatever. Backyard.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's where they have all their little tchotchkes, right?
Yeah.
And breakables. They're like, let's put this $5 glass vase at the bottom so the toddlers...
Yeah.
Because these parents don't care.
Of course.
This is a playground.
You bonk into it with your cart and everything.
Yeah, the kid bonks into everything like a cart, too. But, yeah, they had Halloween stuff up. And I'm like, it's June. I know now it's July, but... At the time, I was like, it's just June. You're going too fast.
Already itching for Halloween time again. I can't wait for Halloween Baking Championship to come back. We watched it for the first time last year, and I fell in love, and I want to see it again. I need more Carla Hall in my life.
Okay.
And then the Christmas one afterwards, too.
Nice. Moving on, Reacher Season 4 will get a August 12th release date.
This year?
Yes.
Oh, well, that happened very quickly. We were just sitting there like, we don't know when this will be, and here it is, a month from now.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out their scheduling because they're doing something interesting here.
Oh.
So, if you've been following Reacher or listening to us, you know about his friend, his partner,
Neegly.
Neegly.
Very cool. We're very excited for the Neegly spinoff.
Called Neegly.
Yeah, not as gripping of a name as Reacher, but you know.
But that's his name.
And that's her name.
Yeah.
So there's, you know, what else are you gonna do?
Anyway, she was introduced in Season 2. She's stuck around. She's obviously in Season 4. Mm-hmm. There's like 8 or 7 episodes this week. Okay. Or this season.
Yeah.
So every Wednesday, going all the way up to September 16th.
Okay.
Right? That's when the show ends. And Season 1 of Neegly begins.
Ah, cool.
And you get to run with another several weeks.
A perfect domino situation.
Yeah, so basically...
I love it when they do that.
You're going to walk away from 2.5 to 3 months of every week. Mm-hmm. You've got Reacher or Neegly in your household.
That's going to be like a third of a whole year of just Reacher-flavored goodness.
Yeah.
Reacher, the umbrella title.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of other studios are right now, like... They're reaching. And they're trying to make their own Reacher, which I was like, why?
You can't.
No, you won't be able to. And also, why? Just leave Reacher alone.
Exactly. You can't... Whatever
it's
you
such a
do
niche...
will just be just an obvious copy of Reacher.
Yeah. It's such a niche little genre, and it's got overplayed so hard in the 80s. Mm-hmm. It's so oversaturated. There's never a need for a guy like Reacher. But to have this tiny TV show... Mm-hmm. It's fun to go back and be like, oh yeah, I love action, espionage things.
And it's really fun because each season gets to be one book.
Yes.
And
so
it's
they
like
all have their own themes.
A great little almost anthology, which is a good setup for this kind of premise that the books followed. And it's just... And he is such a unique character. It's not the action, it's not the detectiving. Those are fun additions, but Reacher himself is the selling point. I'm very curious to see how Neegly works out. She's already a very interesting character, but I don't think many other people trying to copy Reacher understands to copy the cool character, too. They'll make him too generic action guy, you know?
It's the people who made Reacher.
Yeah? Other people are, like, wait, they're trying to do more Reacher, too? Is that what you're talking about?
No. The people who make Reacher are making Neegly.
No, I'm saying...
They made this as a companion series.
I know, I'm saying the others that are going to try to copy Reacher.
Oh, yeah. I'm also scared for Neegly just because, like, what happened to Supergirl this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Jesse Eisenberg spoke up about Alan Sorkin's comments last week about him not wanting to come back as Zuckerberg.
Uh-huh.
Right, and Eisenberg basically said he speaks very dramatically. he makes you feel like you failed America. And
wow.
I was like, oh, okay. Because Eisenberg was actually doing a press junket for the new Minions movie.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
What?
You see Full Circles?
Wow.
Illumination 1.
More like Illuminati. It's all connected.
I'm sure they've got all the pre-rendered minions doing their like either... Oh, what's his name? You're not going to help me with this.
I don't know.
Aleister Crowley stuff.
What?
Yeah. No one was going to help me there.
I'm sorry, I thought it was going to be related to Jesse Eisenberg in some way.
Rob Lowe told Kelly Clarkson on The Kelly Clarkson Show that he is currently working on a script for St. Elmo's Fire 2.
What? Man, oh my goodness. There are too many words there that I didn't want. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I love my sentence.
What do you mean? It's a good sentence.
Because it really trips you up at the beginning. Because you have no idea what's happening at the end.
Impossible to predict what's going to be the final words of that sentence. I don't want a St. Elmo's Fire 2, Rob Lowe. And I don't want you to be in it. Your character would not be the same character after 40 years.
I know. It would... He could do... No.
Who else is gonna bother? You think Emilio's gonna show up for this? The only one that I know would show up would be that one guy who made that documentary, whining and complaining that they called
Andrew.
the Brat Pack, and then no one agreed with him. That's the entire documentary. It's awesome.
Andrew McCarthy.
Yeah. It was
No.
so, my favorite part is when he goes to like one of his old like managers or something, and he's talking to her, and he's like, well, didn't you find it kind of like it was an insult? And she's like, no, it was amazing, it was great. You guys were your own marketing machine. Everyone was already naturally talking about you. It was awesome. And he's like, oh, I didn't think about it like that. And it's like, yeah, of course you did it. That's why you're here. The least one with a career out of all of them.
Yeah. I don't know why you would want to do St. Elmo's Fire 2. Maybe he just wanted to drum up the idea to see if it's worth doing. I don't care. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Season 3 of One Piece has finished filming. This is the live action.
Yeah! Yes!
But if you were curious, Season 3 of the anime finished filming quite a while ago.
Yeah, like 1994 or something.
Back in the early 90s. But it is out.
I'm very excited for more One Piece. I can't wait.
Have you seen the picture?
I did.
You see the mural behind him?
I did.
Yeah, okay. It also said that there's more adventures.
Yeah.
And I was like, so there is a Season 4.
I mean, it's doing really well financially. Fans love it. Every time it comes out, everyone talks about it. So I know it's only the 2 seasons so far, but it's a trend to chase.
How long is it going to take them to do this CGI stuff? Because I feel like Season 2 took too long.
I feel like Season 2, we'll get to it, but similar to Avatar: The Last Airbender live action, it's do the first season, see how it goes. Now that we know it's really good, we'll put more time and effort towards like making Season 2 happen, and now that we know that is happening, we can easily domino into 3 without as big of a time wait between, you know?
Okay.
Did that make sense?
Yeah, no, it did. And we're leaving the film world for a moment to talk about Microsoft.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you know?
I know that they...
Suck ass at everything they do?
Yeah, I've known this for a long time as someone who loved Rareware, and now they're killing Rareware. They, like, fired everybody. They got rid of the department or something.
Oh, dude, they're axing and hacking. But don't worry, they call it something else. Microsoft is doing a reset, a reboot, as they call it, where they are changing their priorities with developing games, which means this will lead to shutdowns and layoffs. Idealistically, what they're talking about is they felt like they're spending too much money on too many projects, so they felt they were spread thin.
Why not sell some of those projects then? Idiots. To people who actually know how to make video games. Idiots. On consoles that aren't the Xbox.
No, they're developing things for other consoles too.
Ugh.
They want it for them exclusively, and then they're going to release it to everybody else. Okay, stop with the negativity. You're killing me right now. So, obviously this is a bad thing, right? Because Microsoft is switching gears, which means people are going to get laid off. You're saying sell those projects, right?
Yeah.
This one makes no sense. IO, the studios,
Oh, yeah.
Hitman,
Yep.
007 First Light.
Didn't that game just come out?
It just came out. It's successful. The fans love it.
Yeah.
There was a fantasy project they had where the plug got pulled by their shadow investor.
Okay.
And those people got fired.
Man.
And all that progress was just stopped. And people close to it said the shadow investor was Microsoft.
Wow.
So, yeah, you can release a successful game in today's industry and still lose your job.
It's so... They need to reevaluate how they're doing things. Not them, like, not only them, but the whole gaming industry.
Oh, yeah, it's toxic.
It's not doing good.
No. And I was reading somewhere else about people losing their jobs to AI.
Yeah.
And a lot of these employers who did it initially are realizing, like, oh, we should have kept the humans.
Yeah, the AI keeps doing things wrong. Of course, it's not built for this kind of thing.
Nope.
It keeps, like, just deleting everything, and the new studies are coming out that companies are losing money when they invested in AI because they have to rehire all the humans back to fix the thing the AI did wrong.
Yep.
So it's slower, less efficient, and more expensive. Stop using AI, guys.
Anyways, I thought that was funny. The studio that's working on Blade, also a Microsoft project, they're at risk of being cut off too.
That sucks.
Yeah. Sony has stated this week that they're going to phase out physical discs for video games, by January 2028.
I think that's really dumb. I think that's a terrible idea.
Let's talk to our buddies Rockstar.
Yeah.
How's this going?
I mean, they caved, and they're like, okay, we'll have physical discs. It'll be later, but because so many people had an outcry of not having...
Yeah, but because now it's later,
Uh-huh.
they're losing sales on it.
Of course.
Which is like, okay, you need to listen to the consumer, right? Mm-hmm. You're not going to make money if you can't sell to the consumer. That's just business 101.
And like, look.
And I understand trying to cut costs in corners.
Sure.
Right? Because that's just business 102. Be a scumbag.
Yeah. I think there's better ways. Digital has many, good qualities. But there's also a lot of downsides. Especially if it's a huge file. Having a cartridge or a disc to store most of that information rather than on your hard drive or a terabyte or USB or whatever, that could help save storage and space.
Yeah, relatively, but eventually you still have to download a nice couple 20, 30 gigabytes just to play the disc itself.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I'm going to do this, why not have it? Like, okay, no, I don't have the disc for Silent Hill 2, right? The remake. Mm-hmm. But the other day I was like, well, that's my next game for PowerOn. So I went downstairs, went into my library, and just re-downloaded it. Just left it there for an hour, went back upstairs, did my own thing, came back. I have the game. I can literally just turn this off right now and just go play.
Yeah. The podcast abruptly ends. It just cuts to PowerOn.
But like, I love that. A physical disc it's tangible, so it can be damaged, it can be hurt.
There is an annoying thing. I grew up in a world where we rented a lot of games at the local game shop.
And you would have learned this lesson.
And they get scratched, they get ruined, this, that, the other thing. So there are downsides, but I don't like not having the option. I think if anything, if we're going to cut costs in places, Nintendo needs to get rid of the gigantic box. Nothing's goofier than opening the box for a Switch game and it's just empty plastic and a tiny little itty bitty square where the actual cartridge is. And I'm like, this is a waste of plastic, guys. You're not even making manuals anymore. What's the point of this box?
Nintendo also needs to figure out how to get away from the cartridge. Mm-hmm. Right? First of all, they're very tasty. And second of all...
No, don't do that. They taste bad. Don't
they're
lick them.
So tiny, but this, like... It's you. It's people like you weeaboos. You sicken me so much. Where you're like, when I had a 64, I remember I used to do the... And you're playing, like, your cartridge like it's a harmonica.
Yeah.
But there's no music coming out of it.
You used cotton swabs on your cartridges. Didn't you?
Yeah.
No.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. And by the way, I could buy a digital version of Turok right now.
Okay. I think this is a poor decision from PlayStation.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea. And the truth is, the industry's always been moving towards this. And you should be able to simply grab things off the internet. You can maintain or keep them as long as you want. If you paid, right? Or licensing or anything like that.
Well, now...
And then maybe if time comes, right? Like when you rent a movie from Amazon, they're like, you got 12 days. And then after you start it, you got like a week, right? Well, and then they take it back from you.
There's already this thing happening, though, where, like, especially we bring up Amazon, the thing, like, people will buy a movie from Amazon. And then sometimes, nope, you can't watch it. We're not showing it anymore. Sorry, you paid for it. But nope, it's not in our library. We got rid of it. That's a thing that happens. Even now.
What kind of movies?
I don't remember.
What kind of movies?
That's not the important...
Where are they from? What's the rating, huh? What kind of suggestions are being made?
Also, as someone who's wanted to play a game that was digital during a power outage, oh, look at this, my Switch is fully charged. I can play this. Nope, I can't. Because it's like, well, you need to connect to the internet to prove you own this game, so you can't actually play it. You gotta play one of your physical copies.
I can cut right through this BS right now. Back in the 1800s, they did not have electricity. So if you wake up or you find yourself in a blackout situation, do as the Pilgrims did. Go back to bed.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree here.
Okay. Box office trolls. Or should we take a break?
Either.
Box office trolls.
Box office trolls.
Number 1, Toy Story 5. Cool. Yeah, 2 weeks in. No, okay. Anyways, number 2, Supergirl.
Yay! I do want to watch it.
Yeah. I've read there's a lot wrong with it and very few things right. I have not seen it, of course, not yet. And I would like to take my own jab at it.
Yeah.
But I do see that it's got a female lead.
Yeah.
With Jason Momoa as the side.
It's such a disappointing thing where I can't take a lot of online criticism seriously if it's a movie starring a woman or a black person or anything other than a white man because of the rampant bigotry online nowadays. Like, there's this one guy on Twitter who's like multiple times a day, every day, like talking non-stop crap about Supergirl. And it's like, then don't friggin' watch it. Oh no. Oh,
yeah.
You don't think Millie Alcock is hot? Then go watch something with a pretty lady you do like. Just shut the fuck up.
I don't know if she's hot.
She's super pretty. That's why she's Supergirl.
Yeah. She's got that one image where she's got like a smirk and she's like really well backlit.
Yeah.
Right? That image, I'm like, ooh, hi.
Yeah, she's
But
gorgeous.
then when she smiles or she just has her like normal resting face, I don't know if you guys have noticed, the upper lip kind of shows a lot of teeth.
I think she's pretty. To each their own, I suppose.
Yeah. But she's not ugly.
No, she's definitely not.
Number 3, Obsession. Okay. I haven't seen it yet, but I've noticed a lot of guys being like, this movie sucks. And a lot of girls being like, it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at the content and what the story is. But one of the weirdest things to me was the director.
Yeah.
Right? And he was like, millennials... Sorry, not millennials, the Zoomers. Zoomers want original. They're tired of the same stuff.
It's true.
And I'm like, well, every generation screams this. Okay. But we did this when we were teenagers. You guys have sat on your feet
Yeah. Yep.
and your hands for so long that now you're young adults and you have no careers in the world. And this is what you actually brought. The biggest complaint I've heard from people who love film, who aren't Zoomers,
Yeah.
so older, right?
Yep.
It's a very predictable film.
Obsession?
Yeah, they're like, you can see it coming a mile away. You know everything that's there. Once you start picking up on the traits, you could just be like, oh, there. Because it's a run-of-the-mill horror movie.
The main complaints I've seen is men don't get it, they miss the point of it. So I wonder if there's an overlap of that
Well,
somewhere.
I only talk to men until I have to do this podcast.
Wow, thanks.
Don't worry, there's a plexiglass behind us and in between.
Cooties, ew.
Yeah. No, I thought that was interesting. Yeah, there could be also that aspect. I thought about it, but I didn't want to throw it out there.
I want to
Because
see
when
it
you
for myself.
try to proclamate and then you just kill your inspiration immediately, it doesn't work well, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, well, maybe the guys that I listen to are sexist.
It's what's that meme? It's Principal Skinner from Simpsons. It's like, am I perhaps out of touch and I don't know what I'm talking about? No, clearly everyone else must be wrong. I must be in the right still.
So I'm excited to see Obsession, but not as much as Supergirl.
I'm not as much as Supergirl or The Backrooms, which I'm still very excited to see.
Okay. Number 5, Disclosure Day. We can move on. Number 6, Backrooms.
Well, you missed.
That was me. I bumped.
You also jumped over 4.
What's 4?
Jackass, Best and Last.
Have you seen the size of that popcorn bucket?
No.
They found this influencer. She's got to be like 5'2" or something.
Okay.
And then they have to hand it over. It's Pee-wee?
I don't know. I don't watch Jackass. I know Steve-O.
Okay.
And
You know what? You guys might be the wrong crowd. I'm going to move on. Number 7, Scary Movie.
still? Oh, still? Okay.
What do you mean? There's other scary movies here.
I guess. You're so right.
The scariest movie is number 8, Bleach.
Bleach? Like the anime?
1,000-Year Blood War, The Calamity.
They're still making things? I tried watching one episode of Bleach, and admittedly, I just kind of jumped into a random spot in the middle. And it was one of the most boring things I've ever seen in my life. It was just dudes with swords standing around talking at each other without actually fighting. And I'm like, what's the point of the swords? You said we're in the middle of the fight. What's happening? Move, guys.
Was this a locker room shower scene?
No, they were out in like a canyon somewhere.
Bleach fans scare the shit out of me, okay?
I don't get it.
I don't care.
It's not for me.
It's weird. I know it's shonen, but there's something off. It's like JoJo. JoJo fans look weird to me. And I'm like, I get it, it's shonen, but you're not right.
People will try to talk about like the big three or like the big popular ones from shonen, and people always throw Bleach out there, and I'm like, Bleach is not a part of this conversation.
What do you think the big three is?
The ones that break containment, the ones that not anime fans know about. Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto. People know those ones, even if they don't watch anime.
Whoa. How'd you know the big three? It's actually the big four now.
This is the four. Oh, well, the three changed because time has passed. So now people say
yeah, Naruto's not around, so it's Tanjiro, right?
It's Tanjiro, Denji from Chainsaw Man, and,
but Goku and Luffy will always be there. I guess they're relegated as legacy
Their
now.
stories aren't even over. They're still going.
That one weird kid. What about Light?
Yeah, like Yagami.
Yeah.
You got that Netflix adaptation?
Yeah. The foe.
They sit there and just cry as they watch how good live action One Piece is. They're like, it's not fair.
Maybe one day we'll get a good Dragon Ball live action.
I would not hold my breath. Not that I don't think they could. I just think it's perfect as it is.
I think there's a hardcore taboo on that one.
Yeah.
Just don't do this. That's weird. I don't like that Bleach is still around. You could go away. Number 9, Masters of the Universe.
Nice.
Number 10, Star Wars.
Okay.
In a galaxy far, far away, but still on this list.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Nothing much there.
No.
Death of Robin Hood dropped down.
Nothing's really coming out right now. We're in a real lull right now.
Yeah.
They had all the big announcements of like games and things, and now it's like, okay, back to the quiet time.
Yep. So, I watched a movie that you refused to hang out with me with.
You didn't want me there.
And it's called Little Brother.
Yeah.
And it's...
The floor is yours.
Thanks. I know.
What's it about?
It's a movie about two guys. They might be brothers. No, Little Brother. When I saw this premise, I was like, this could be fun. John Cena and Eric Andre.
Quite a combo.
When John Cena was younger, he was like in high school. He was trying to impress a college thing. So he adopted a little brother, right? He ended up adopting Eric Andre's character, right? Mm-hmm. They hung out like 3 times. But then he was like, yeah, okay, see you later, bye. And moved on with his life, right? Eric Andre's character continued his life believing that that was his little brother because he's actually a really sad nutcase.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Abused, neglected, had multiple foster homes. He's funny, he's personable, he's intelligent, he's courageous, he's brave, but he ain't all there.
Is it a good movie?
It's a great movie. Only in the vein, and I'm not kidding, all those Will Ferrell movies, the Frat Pack, it literally lines itself right up there with them. Mm-hmm. And there is a heart to it. Which nice. I was like, this is fun. There is cringe comedy, so beware of that. There is gore comedy.
Ooh, yeah. You were telling me about that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, holes. There's a lot of weird holes every now and then. You're like, why?
Those guys who worked on Saw has to get work somewhere.
I was thinking about the whole thing, and I was like, even at the end, somebody got stabbed.
Man, there's only one good stabbing joke in cinema, and it's in Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah, this was not a good one. And then John Cena does drugs. Eric Andre is Eric Andre. I mean, sometimes he's overwhelming.
He can be a lot. It's weird. It's weird when he's a voice actor, and he's a voice actor frequently.
He should be. Have you heard him just ramble?
Yeah, he was Lucy in Disenchantment.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good little series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it was really fun. And you find out that actually the heart of this movie is what, Rudd, I think is his name.
Okay.
John Cena's character. His family wants him to succeed, but he's in his own rut.
Oh.
And his own mental rut that's disabling him and making him unstable, right? Mm-hmm. So with the addition of his psychotic little brother, who's not his little brother, is just a homeless man now living with him. He's now forced to confront this rut and re-bridge the gaps of him and his family while learning to be successful at his career. And luckily, his little brother, this homeless man, actually helps him with being personable.
Nice. It's a simple little concept, but sounds good.
It is. It won't be as complex and when you watch it, but you'll realize, like, oh, we did see the full arc of the main character.
So
there should never be a sequel. I swear to God. Do not make a sequel.
Comedies don't usually do sequels.
Really?
Well, I guess they do.
Have you heard of Adam Sandler?
Man, you're so right. And would you recommend Little Brother?
Only if you like again, the Will Ferrell frat pack comedies. If you want a nice, easy laugh, if you don't want to like think too hard, maybe you're like spacing out, you got something else to do.
Yeah.
You just want to chill, play on your phone, and just have a good laugh every now and then. Yeah.
Nice.
Again, weird things are gonna happen because Eric Andre's there. That's the problem.
Eric Andre is so
that's the
weird.
point of the story. He's the problem. But I'm like, he's the only character here. Okay, your turn.
We also watched live action Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2.
Yeah.
It sure was.
It was. Okay. I know you're gonna have the deep dive. I've already done a lot of talking. Massive improvements over season 1.
Oh yeah, definitely. The dialogue alone.
Yeah.
Way better.
Letting your actor age at least 15 years older really helps.
It was much better than season 1. Like much, much better.
Yeah.
But it was also weird and not great in many other places.
Well, it makes a cardinal sin right off the bat.
What? Which one?
How many episodes are in book 2?
I think 7? 8?
No, the original.
Oh, the original? Like 20 some odd.
Yeah.
Like so
and
many.
And here they did 7.
Yeah.
Which is one less than last season.
And book 2 is the longest of the 3 from the cartoon.
So they tried to cram all this into 7 hours of content.
And
things got cut.
We really miss out on a lot of things. We don't see the desert. We don't see the swamp. We don't really do any lore, like world hopping. We kind of just stay stuck to right next to Omashu and Ba Sing Se the entire time.
You're really upset about those swamp benders. I mean, she told me, she paused it and she was like, I swear to God, if they don't show the earthbenders, I'm going to fucking lose it. And I was like, why?
I like the swamp benders. They're weird.
Yeah, why?
They're a weird little... It's more that not only is I think the swamp benders are a unique subsect of water bending, but also, the swamp is a very important place.
One of the things I always thought was weird about the swamp benders, just a little swamp bender side-tied.
Yeah.
Is that they were more Creole.
Yes.
Well, Ba Sing Se and what's the other place?
Omashu.
The Earth Kingdom is heavily Asian.
Yes. Which I think is very interesting.
Nothing of the Creole culture is truly Asian.
And honestly, not so much Creole, more like Floridian.
Damn. True, there is some trash in there.
There's a lot of weird things. There's some changes I like Toph got to participate inside the library. That was cool.
Yep.
I liked that Sokka's like haiku rap battle was with Toph, and it was a way for them to bond a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was neat. There were some changes that were neat, and then there were a lot of changes that were like, well, why'd you do that? Like, I was thinking about them in the first episode. They go across the Serpent's Pass, and in the show, the cartoon, they have to go across the Serpent's Pass because they don't have Appa. Appa's been kidnapped by that point. Appa's been bison napped by that point, and so they can't just fly over. They have to cross it on foot.
That is a very difficult one to come across. Well, how do you make bison kidnap that idea? How do you do that? They stole my beef.
They so did. Where is the beef? But was there, and they just don't write him.
Yeah, no.
They've stapled the crew, the gang, the team Avatar. They've stapled them to this like giant pack of refugees from Omashu. So I guess that's the excuse. They can't just all fit on Appa. But I'm like, you guys could take multiple trips though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's also another really weird thing. They kept Sai around, the Mechanist, which makes sense. He'll play a pretty major role in the 3rd season. And, you know, it makes sense to have him be a part of the planning things of season 2, and he gives Sokka something to do. But they got rid of his son, Teo. Teo's not dead, he just isn't there, and got quietly written off to be somewhere else in the world. But we still need him to have an emotional connection, so we also have given him a new love interest character, who's this florist lady. And I'm like, what are we doing? What is this? Why? Why couldn't Teo be here?
Sometimes I've noticed when we do live action adaptations, not me, Hollywood, we tend to go, well, I don't agree with what the original beloved story says. And that is because I am unable to conquer the certain things that the original writers did.
Yeah.
And maybe I have my own weird thing. Okay? Weird example. Zack Snyder.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this guy a lot. I'll talk about it at the end. But Zack Snyder got fired from SWAT, which was supposed to be his directorial debut.
What a shame.
Because his whole thing was he wants to make it rated R. And the studio, Paramount, kept going, no, it's going to be PG-13. To the point where they said, just go. Just go.
Yep.
Right? But think about his gimmick. He always does a rated R version of his movie.
Yes.
Right? There's a PG-13 movie, it sucks. And then there's a rated R movie where you're like, oh, it's decent.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just can't do that. And when you're trying to deal with the compression of time, right, you're now just literally ripping chunks of episodes and story arcs out because of 7 hours from...
like, wildly
11
rearranging.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because each episode, maybe 8 hours. You still have weird things. And look at One Piece. It's not perfect.
No, but, like, they can condense things down in a way. Here's, with Avatar, it's this weird thing of they are trying to condense things down a lot, but they keep getting themselves hung up on trying to reference certain things from the show, but it just doesn't fit. And I wish rather instead, if we're gonna separate ourselves so much from what the original was doing,
Make your own show.
Well, just go whole hog. You don't need to stop and reference Cactus Juice. You don't need to stop and have the 2 guys who do the from the Isle of Nunya, none your business gag, if it's not gonna fit with this new version of the story you're trying to tell. You don't need to have Aang get upset that Appa was stolen if we're not even going to really do this plot point to begin with. If you're gonna go so far to change all these other things, stop hindering your own original story by trying to replicate these other things from the cartoon that you're not even going to do right because you've separated so much from that cartoon already. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, sure. I enjoyed it more than the first season.
Yes.
But it's still lesser than the original.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. No.
Yes.
Ty Lee.
Ty Lee? She one who, like, blocks your chi and stuff. She's the acrobat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cute in the anime.
Yeah.
They really missed it there.
They really...
In fact, all 3 of those girls do not come off as cute and lethal as they were in the anime.
No, they all seem like idiots, buffoon. They really ruined Azula. And I think they're trying to make her mental collapse in season 3, like, set up a little bit more. Because remember, she goes crazy by the end there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying to set that up, like her brutality of it all, but that just makes her look like an idiot. She just seems like this fool, this buffoon who does not have good strategy. She gets played every other 2 seconds. She just pretends, she acts confident, and easily the worst part is those 3, which was what I was afraid of.
Zuko was my favorite.
Yep.
He usually is everybody's favorite, right?
It was the best from the first season, too. Him and Ira.
Yeah, he only got better as an actor. He seems more dedicated towards it. And that one girl he found, man, he is kind of...
But only the one. They were throwing pretty ladies at him all season.
Yeah, he took the very commoner.
Yeah. Well, he'd had a whole arc about, like, understanding the common folk. It was
Yeah.
it was okay. I
But
get what they did with
I know where we're going because I know about him,
uh-huh.
right? He's the Fire Emperor. Not the bad one, he's a good one.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, it makes sense that he would have this, like, ground study of these people.
I get what they were doing with having Katara be the painted lady and him being the blue spirit.
Yeah, so that's the question of the week. I knew somebody was going to bring it up. So, whether you've seen the anime or the live action, and the live action makes it very clear that those who worked on it were very upset with the animators.
Yes.
And the animators were like, no, it's just cute that these kids run around and pretending to be vigilantes, even though in real life they're vigilantes.
Yeah. What's the question? Before I interrupt you.
Who deserves Katara more?
Aang or Zuko?
Aang or Zuko?
Wow. Wow.
And my picture for Zuko will be the blue flame, or blue spirit.
Yeah. Blue spirit, yes.
Yeah, blue spirit, and then I'll just have lame ass Aang. Maybe I'll get him sad because Appa's gone and he didn't do anything about
He
it.
really didn't. It just okay. So them running around being vigilantes. I was thinking about this earlier. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. Katara dressed up as the painted lady. First of all, it feels weird, like weird, like in-universe racism to take what was once a Fire Nation spirit and put her in the Earth Nation. I'm like, that feels weird. But anyway, the reason she dressed up as the painted lady was because it was her disguise, so no one knew she was a waterbender because they were in the Fire Nation. But she's just in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
She could just be a waterbender. And then Zuko runs around like Batman. And I'm like, that's not what the blue spirit...
No.
He was the blue spirit to mug people. He stole from the rich. He was more like Robin Hood, but rather than give to the poor, he just gave to himself.
Yeah. Which is crazy because you're like, I could beat up this kid, right? You could beat up Batman, right? And then all of a sudden it's Prince Zuko and he's just firebending on you. And you're like, that wasn't fair.
It was messy, but better than season 1. I think season 3 of the cartoon is the worst, so I'm the most looking forward to season 3 of the show.
Nice.
But we'll have to wait and see.
I hope it's 10 episodes.
It's also season 3 is the shortest, technically. Well, if you pick the last episode is 4 episodes long. You know, Sozin's comment and whatnot.
Oh, dude, do a season and a movie.
Wow.
Show M. Night Shyamalan how it's done. You know what I mean? Anyways, who cares? It was fun. If you enjoy it, go check it out.
Yeah.
If you don't care, move on.
Yeah.
Pokemon Legends. Pokemon
Season 3 of Horizon.
Vox Machina. Oh, we finished Vox Machina.
We did.
We finished Pokemon.
We did. Pokemon. It was Pokemon. It was a nice little training
Yeah,
arc.
Freed came back. We were right.
I know. And so many Pokemon evolved. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Goldango,
Wow.
Skeledirge. I really didn't expect Skeledirge to evolve. Like one episode after Hatchrin evolved.
Yep. You get a prequel that you find out that Roy did not evolve that Lucario. He just found a shiny Lucario.
I know.
And then domesticated it.
So weird.
Like a proper...
Freed shows up and just has 2 Mega Evolutions out of nowhere. And this whole season was them learning Mega Evolution. I'm like, oh, you just did that in space, Freed? You fraud.
He had nothing but time out there.
I'm
And
glad.
yeah, that was the excuse of why he wasn't here.
Also, he came back and then immediately left to get milk and cigarettes.
Yeah.
He's not coming back anytime soon.
No. Why would he? You come back after so much time and you're like, oh, the kids don't even need me anymore.
Yeah, and instead they got this weird other annoying kid with them. You can keep Alt. Freed's going away, guys.
Yeah. Also, he's a professor.
Yeah, that is true. I keep forgetting that.
It was weird that the professor hung out that close to the kids. I've only seen that in Catholic schools.
I love we also watched, we finished Vox Machina, latest season. It was okay. It was good.
It was,
We were,
God, Terry.
yeah.
Terry, you're something else, man.
It's just a weird...
I wish you told me about Terry maybe 4 years ago.
I didn't even know if they were going to do Terry or not. I wasn't sure if they were going to do this part of the story. Because it is weird. There's so many weird things about it. Like, because Terry's edition was weird, but that's what happened in the show.
Yeah.
And then also, oh, we beat all the dragons. We saved the world. But we're not done yet. So here's the next adventure, where we fight this, like, demon cultist man who wants to be a god, and that feels weird.
Does it?
It did.
That felt par for the course.
I just felt like I was.
It was very like Bob. Jeez, I can't even do it. Go ahead. Just move on.
I was gonna say, I felt like the dragons, like, beat the dragons was gonna be the end of the story. I expected them to end it there, even though that's not where their campaign ended. But yeah, they're going all the way. They're doing the thing with the Whispered One. It was a good setup season. There was a while there for I was like, is this gonna be the last one?
Yeah, but the next one has to be the last one.
This one is gonna be the last one. They have confirmed that. Yes.
Did they?
Yes.
They all swore to secrecy.
Yeah. Secrecy. The camp, you could watch the camp, you could see how it ends right now.
I don't have that much time.
It'll take like 18 hours at least.
Oh, I could do better things like sleep or get a better job.
Watch Avatar: Last Airbender 3 more times.
Pokemon was fun, like we said. It's just moving forward. There wasn't much change. It was more of a filler arc, and you get to see more of Paldea.
Yep. We saw the DLC.
Lumos,
The DLC for the
Mega Dimensions.
yeah, like Blueberry Academy.
Indigo Disc. Yeah, it was more of just like, okay, after Paldea, but before this new game.
ZA, yeah.
Well, we were starting to deal with Zaw.
Yes.
But anyways, if you're a Pokemon fan, you're just curious. There you go. If you didn't care, you missed very little story.
It's true.
They will fill you in next season,
Yeah.
which is what?
Some Pokemon evolved, and that's it.
Yeah. So, with that being said, the new Mummy,
Yeah.
Lee Corn's
The
Mummy.
The one where like the little girl is like found in the sarcophagi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarcophagi.
Whatever. I'm saying it like one of the comedians at Taskmaster said
No,
it.
it's
because
actually-
her pronunciation is so like carved into my mind because of how she said it.
So it's a sarcophagus,
Uh-huh.
like an octopus,
Yeah.
and then multiples are sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi. That's how she said it. I'm copying her.
Okay. Anyways, that will be streaming on HBO this Friday, July. Sorry, wishful
January.
thinking. July 3rd.
Nice.
Right, just in time for the big celebration. If you're not part of that celebration, good for you.
Yeah.
And then Project Hail Mary, because if the Mummy's not your thing,
Well, the way better sounding one, in my
Yeah.
personal
will
humble
also
opinion.
be out this Friday on Prime Video,
Nice.
which I thought was pretty cool. So we got options. You want to go sci-fi or science fiction horror?
Nice. We got stuff to watch.
Yeah.
We also, The Bear came out, and we haven't even watched that one
Yeah,
yet.
you noticed the bear didn't make this list.
Listen, we were more excited about Pokemon and Avatar, and we didn't even like either of them.
Well, no. It started out with me trying to watch The Bear, and then Hulu was like, well, you gotta wait till 8 p.m. And I was like, I ain't staying up till then.
Yeah.
And currently, Avatar's right here.
So, yep.
So you're gonna level with me. We're gonna earthbend this, okay?
We'll circle back around to The Bear. I'm just not very excited for it, you know?
Yeah, no, it sounds...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. We should get totally trashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got going on this week?
Well, I was gonna say trashed on gummies, but okay. So what's going on with me? Nothing much.
You're plugging away on a big project.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I want to quit. And I'm like, but I haven't done anything like this in a while. Like,
Yeah.
I'm taking too long.
It's just,
Yeah, look, okay. Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the ultimate cut.
it's a lot to talk about. It's a big movie.
Before I hit the record button for this pod, I made sure my audio and my sound effects clips, those clips that come in where you can hear the audio from the movie, are functional.
Yep.
That is as far as I got.
It's a big video.
It is my biggest video for a film review. It might be my biggest video
Your biggest,
for like editing, like
yeah, your biggest
podcasts
scripted
don't
video.
count.
Yeah.
And it clocks in at like just under 18 minutes,
Jeez Louise, that's
Yeah.
really long.
which is crazy. This script was only 5 pages. The original script I wrote was 7 and was dipping into 8, and I was like, this is too much. Because we were going like step by step with everybody.
But you've gone back and like re-recorded and added things.
Yep,
and-
I've even pulled chunks out of the old one to put it in there.
Yep.
You're gonna go on this crazy, insane journey, and I realized this is not what I wanted it to be. And I was like, I could restart it again. I won't. But I was also like, you need to understand that this is a 3-hour movie that makes no sense.
It's all over the place.
It is so... You're like, is it a Batman or Superman movie?
Neither.
Because towards the end, it becomes a Lex movie. Just for a moment. And then you're like, who was that guy?
And then Wonder Woman's there for no reason.
Yeah, and you're like, why is she back? And then they show you other superheroes, and you're like, that was irrelevant.
It's like, that sure will be fun next time, I guess.
Yeah. Also, you can't just kill your main character in the second movie.
I know. And then they spend all the next movie bringing him back. Whatever.
Next movie. Next few movies.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm still working on that. Silent Hill 2 should be Friday.
Ooh.
Right? Though, just to remind you, the gimmick is I already beat it. But to beat it on only melee weapons.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm going to drop the difficulty down to super easy.
Yes.
So it's easy for me to kill monsters. That's not my goal here. We just want to beat the game, right?
Yes.
Which I'm going to raise my puzzle difficulty to the hardest. I'm going to max it out.
Good luck.
Which means I might be beating the hell out of some monsters. Just because I'm frustrated because I can't figure out if that's an R or a T.
It's like you get there and there's like a 17-layer Sudoku and you're like, oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, which black light on which wall?
Help me.
What do you got going?
Daily Ruby reviews all throughout July. Every single day there's a new review. Hooray! I'm doing my two of my favorite volumes, not my top two favorites. They're my second and third favorites. Volumes 7 and Volume 6. This is important clarification. I already did my favorite volume, but these are my next two favorites.
I thought I was insane. I really did. I was like, yeah, I only like Batman v Superman, and the rest of DCEU can just shove it. And you're like, this is my favorite, but not my top favorite.
It's true. It's important.
I have two other top favorites.
So it's gonna be 6 and 7, 6, 7, and and it'll be a video every single day, so that'll be fun.
Are they beautiful volumes?
Yeah.
The most beautiful volumes you've ever seen?
The most beautiful volumes. They're not even. They're stuck in Atlas. They're ugly. It's just snow.
They quit before the headlining show.
So that's what I got going on. Maybe other stuff will happen if, like, announcements or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's the main plan.
Oh, I totally forgot. Once I'm done with Batman v Superman, we're going to go back to just a normal stream of things, a flow of things. This is getting ridiculous. And Evil Dead Burns.
Yes.
Which means, and I saw this and I was like, what a perfect lineup. I'm going to review the original Evil Dead.
I love it. Oh, it's so good. I love it.
But as of today, July 1st, it's now on HBO.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, come on. So, like, the stars align. They're just saying, I gotta make sure I get the Battle of the Gods and the Men.
You gotta finish the Batman, and then you can go to the Ashman.
Yeah. So, tell me, do you bleed? I do. I do a lot, and it's really bad. Hey, guys, have a good week. Happy 4th of July if you're American. If you're not...
have a happy 4th of July with whatever you happen to be doing on that
enjoy
day.
FIFA.
Yeah.
Sorry you can't get away from us.
Who's winning? Celebrate.
Why do you think it's a winning thing?
I don't do sport. Sport man.
It's a tournament.
Sport ball. Sport guy.
You just kind of got to pick your guy and just hope that he makes it through the course. He won't.
Run, sport guy.
Unless you're a Knicks fan. That worked out. That was the one weird time. You're like, what? Okay, bye.
Bye.